Hello, my name is Mr. Biotech. Thank you for sharing interest in my program. Over the last 2 decades of my career, I have witnessed some pretty incredible things. I've seen people make millions of dollars in just one day. I've watched the tech bubble crash of the 2000s, seen oil trade from $10 to $200 a barrel. And like all of you, I sat mesmerized by the COVID-19 panic crash and rally. The market can make for a pretty wild ride. I often get asked the question, Mr. Biotech, what triggers these events? To that I say, great question. Well, the long answer to this question is quite complicated, and for another time. But the short answer is pretty simple. People. People, in one way or another, influence the day-to-day and long-term activity of the market. They decide what companies to invest in and what and when to sell. However, I think the better question is this: why? Why do people choose to invest in a company and what motivates them to sell? Some operate off emotion. Some are inexperienced and choose their companies based on the latest buzz. But the smart investors, like you and me, choose their investments wisely and wait patiently while they unfold. So, Mr. Biotech, where do you like to invest? Another great question. I think by looking at my name, you could have answered that one on your own. But again, I think the better question here is why? Why biotech? And again, I think the answer here is very simple. People. Biotech is an ever-evolving industry focused on people and how it can make the lives of those people better. From the medical texts of Hippocrates in ancient Greece to the modern breakthroughs we see in science today, history has shown us that it is in human nature to seek out a solution to a problem. It's the never-ending cycle of health and medicine. Let us look at some examples. In 1918, the Spanish flu killed over 50 million people worldwide. However, this pandemic influenza led to historic breakthroughs in life science innovation. The Spanish flu helped create insulin that could treat diabetes, which, up until that point, was a fatal disease. During this new era of medicine, penicillin was also discovered. Companies like Merck, Pfizer, and Squibb directly benefited. The HIV scare of the 80s ushered in a new era of how the FDA operates both domestically and abroad. They utilized an interconnected system that allowed all the different players to work together and communicate in a way that had never been done before. This ensured that everyone had the information and resources they needed to create the most effective treatment possible for the people who needed it the most. And now today we have COVID-19. The COVID-19 vaccine has been the fastest made vaccine in history. Operation Warp Speed pumped tens of billions of dollars into the industry and led to many incredible breakthroughs. A revolutionary vaccine. It operates differently than most traditional vaccines do, acting as a messenger, giving instructions to our cells about how to build immunity. I don't know about you, but I simply cannot wait to see what advancements are made in the future from the technology being developed today. And that is why I find the field of biotech investing so exciting. You get to see how your investment directly affects the lives of billions of people all over the world. The other great thing about biotech investing is it is easy to get started. My 10 rules for biotech investing is a great way for anyone to begin their journey into the land of biotech. Just click the link below and you will be on your way. But in the meantime, why don't you follow me over to part 2 of this video, where we take the dive from the think tank into the fish tank.